listen, hey, listen, hey.
Navi, there's no such thing as good or bad foods. What up, and well met. I'm Mulata Rants, this is Muscle and Magica, and you, my friend, just accepted a side quest. Now this quest is one that branches off from the Heart Gainer quest that we did previously, so make sure to get that prerequisite done if you haven't already. But today we are primarily talking about the principle of incorporating junk food into your diet. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir, and I know that we've talked at length before about the false dichotomy between good foods and bad foods, but I still think that there is this fundamental fallacy that is leading many bros astray into the lost woods, cursed to forever roam for the rest of time as a moblin or stalfos. I'm doing this quest in hopes that should you come upon one such broglin or stalbros, that perhaps you can fire a light arrow at him in hopes of returning him to his previous form. Now the false thinking that they've set up in their minds goes something like this. There are good foods and there are bad foods, and therefore eating more good foods is better and eating more bad foods is worse. Now obviously we realize that there's no such thing as good or bad foods. We realize that there are foods that give us stats and then there are foods that don't give us stats. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that the bro understands this, okay? He's still gonna think that eating more good food is better, and eating more not good food is not better. So what we have to do in cases like these is get to the heart of the issue. And the heart of the issue is this. There is no magical micronutrient fairy in our stomachs that Z-targets foods, assesses them for their worth, and then informs our body as to how it should handle them. In fact, what you'll find is that much like we have certain macronutrient requirements, like protein and fat, if we want to optimize muscle and strength and the functioning of various hormones and systems within our body, we also have minimum micronutrient requirements if we want to optimize our health. And going over those minimum requirements doesn't give you extra credit. And I think that's where a lot of the bros get this strange sense of self-superiority and moral righteousness, because they think that for every good food they eat, they're building up points, and for every bad food that you eat, you're losing points. Now I know a thing or two about thinking that your eating habits are better than other people's eating habits. When I used to eat clean, I used to pretend that I was an alien from another planet, and I couldn't eat the things that most humans ate on this planet. I could only eat certain things like fruits and vegetables and lean meats. But that had less to do with moral righteousness and more to do with me just needing an excuse in my head to excuse me from eating pizza with my friends. But fortunately, since then I have gained a haircut. I mean, a basic nutritional education and a proper perspective on food morality. What did I say before? Now please don't misinterpret this as me saying that there's no reason to ever go above and beyond your bare minimum when it comes to fruits and vegetables. Obviously, if all you did was try to eke by on the bare minimum and then you filled the rest of your diet with nothing but empty calories, you'd run into some issues with hunger, energy levels, mood, so on and so forth. All I'm saying is that there's no grounds for thinking that junk food is gonna hurt you. I mean, if you're following a sane, rationally composed diet, adding a little bit of processed food on top of that is not going to detract from your physique in any way. And especially if you're somebody who's having trouble getting in enough calories, this is not the time to decide that you're going to cling only to things that are green. I mean, look how it's working out for these guys. Anyway, I hope you gained some experience points from this. If you leveled up, then feel free to like the video. And if you want future quests to pop up in your journal, make sure you subscribe to the channel and join the Order of Muscle and Magica. Until next time, Mulata Rants, logging out. Come, Navi, get up. Navi? Alright, there are good and bad foods.
You know that place between sleep and awake? That place where you still remember dreaming? That's where I'll always love you. Peter Pan.